Are you looking to try out Overwatch finally in 2026? Well, look no further. Season 1 of Overwatch starts tomorrow, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there, like me, that are also very excited just to hop on. Maybe to try our new heroes on release, maybe to try out the new perks, or maybe just to try out a new user interface. This has been a long-awaited revamp since the launch of Overwatch 2 wasn't really too big of a success, with a lot of drama and basically forgotten PvE modes. But I'm also hoping this new approach to Overwatch is going to bring a lot of new players into the game. Whether you're an experienced hero shooter player, a fast-paced FPS player, or maybe you just haven't touched anything remotely similar, I'm sure there's something you can take away. So, I've decided to start a new series where I explain the game and introduce these different features in a more fun and digestible way, just to welcome everybody and everyone to the 10th year anniversary of the Overwatch family. I invite you to join me on my journey navigating the new Overwatch and hoping everybody can learn something from this washed up uncle. So, in the main menu, something you might find helpful, it might be different in the later patches where the UI is different, but there should be a training tab. And if you open a practice range, put yourself in the practice range, it's probably the best place to kind of familiarize yourself with all the different characters, what their kits do. So we're going to explain a little bit with Soldier. So when you go into the practice range, you can press F1 and that opens up its their abilities, kind of like their damage stats. You can see in the bottom there saying press middle mouse button, which is what I'm going to do, and it shows all the stats. Okay, so it shows like hero stats, for example, like 6 seconds hero health regeneration delay. So in general for Soldier it takes 6 seconds not taking any damage, and then you can get your health back, whereas for supports I think they get it way quicker. Normal health regen is 22.5 seconds, melee damage is same across the board I feel like, except some special characters with like Venture or something like that. Movement speed 5.5. So with the pulse rifle, so it's a hit scan based weapon, so wherever you click it will register a hit, and it could do critical damage, so headshots will do extra. Base damage is 15. 5.7 is max fall off, so at the furthest range you'll be doing like 5.7 damage per shot instead of 19, which is its maximum, and its min to max fall off range is about 30 to 15 meters. So to put that into perspective, we can go to the right door. So here you can see this robot. So let's say in 30 meters, it takes about that long to kill someone, but a little bit further you can see it takes significantly longer. So let's put that into perspective again. So 20 meters, we'll look at the ammo count, 30 bullets full, no headshots, so about 15 bullets. But let's say if we're further out around here, shoot the whole mag into the body, 5 bullets, so it takes a little bit longer to kill someone. So going through his abilities again, so sprint just gives some movement speed like what I was doing there. You run around, nothing special with that, so you just jump, run. You can do a little bit of a rocket jump if you want to pair that with your rocket. Baltic Field, which is E, heals 40 health points per second, goes on for 5 seconds, 5 meter radius. So you plonk it down here, very visual, you can see that in the circle, everybody in there gets healed. So sometimes, instead of just using it very selfishly for yourself, which is fine if you're, needing it quite importantly, but you can also drop it down for your tank who's trying to fall back, or another teammate, as it is an area of healing effect. And last one, it's just the Helix Rocket ability, which is your right click, or whichever your alternate fire button is. So you can see, that's around 120 damage direct hit, and it's 80 to 40 in area effect. Okay, so just going through how you can probably use your rockets, as one of the voice lines says, aim where they're going, not where they're at, so it's got travel time, so you kind of want to aim a little bit ahead of them and just shoot them. But equally, if you're finding it a bit difficult to kind of hit like moving targets a bit further away, hit that but let's say if you want to hit them more consistently, you can probably shoot in front of them or at their feet, so the splash damage will catch them. Yeah, so you see if I shoot them at the feet, at least it does a little bit of damage and you can finish them off. Okay, so going back to the other bits of the practice range, through the spawn doors on the left, there's a little panel. You can press H and change the different characters. Swap it to, you know, Roadhog. If you fancy just shooting, some damage sponge, but equally, if you put another soldier in, which is at 250 health, I would say that's like the average amount of health for most DPS or your supports. It's quite easy to get the hang of, you know, the breakpoint, like how much it takes to kill an enemy player. So let's say headshot wise, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 headshots if you hit all of them to kill a soldier. And let's say body shots is going to be exactly 14, so double the damage when you hit the headshots. Okay, so let's say full speed, you can kill a soldier like that. Yeah, but obviously in a real life scenario, you're not gonna hit that much headshots. So about average, about 14 shots in the body, not too bad. But it shows that killing someone with headshots is gonna be way quicker. What you can do is also obviously shoot your rocket as well. So if you see an enemy, fire your rocket, finish them off. Okay, and that's pretty much how it goes. And I'll load us into a game. So when you load into a game, you get this screen where you pick a map. So a lot of our folks are hoping to play Route 66, and that's the map we'll get. It's part of this, it's called Escort Game Mode, and basically you just need to escort a payload and get it through a few checkpoints and eventually the last bit. So we're going to start off with Soldier, just to have a more overview of the whole map. I'm going to talk you guys through what I'm noticing and what I'm trying to do in between, perhaps taking angles, doing a bit of damage, who to focus, but we shall see how it goes.
Every soldier needs a cause.
So we're on defense. At the moment we've got Doomfist on tank, we've got another Bastion as another DPS, we've got Juno on support.
Remember what we're fighting for.
Juno's at high, I said high back. So what I did was, if you hold C, that's your chat wheel, you can kind of bind anything you want in your settings here. And when you're holding C, if you hold left click, that's where all your voice line is. And when you're holding C and right click, that's where all your emotes are. Our second support joining us, Life Weaver. Attackers incoming. What we need to do is defend. Stop them from pushing through our 1, 2, 3 objectives total. We've got Arm Ran, our newest addition to Overwatch. Got Vendetta as well. It'll be a bit difficult. Trying to finish off a low HP character. That's it. We've got the kill. Someone's being flanked. Flanker's dead. So I'm going to look back at the front. Trying to get this Juno here. Oh, my aim's a bit off there, but that's okay. Gonna take another high ground, a bit more aggressive, so they're dying like flies. Bastion's doing a lot of damage. Got that kill on the what's it called, Ramatra. Let's see what the Doomfist is doing. Pushed up quite far, so I feel a little bit more comfortable pushing up front. Whole team's here. So what you don't want to do is play into their spawn. But with Doomfist, he's quite highly mobile, so you can afford to do something like that. Don't really know what I'm shooting at the moment. Just doing random damage. Okay, see Vendetta's trying to push up here. I'm going to fall back just a little bit in case we bite off more than we can chew. I'm going to go back up to this high ground just to set up for next fight. So Vendetta's used their mobility arm-runs down here. Oh my goodness, my aim is everywhere. Alright, good damage there. Gonna chase this Vendetta, maybe? Maybe not. Goodness me. It's fine, nice follow up there. Shoot, and shoot them through there, but you can shoot her through there. Come on, back out so I can help. What is going on in there? That's weird. They nano boosted the Juno. I don't know why. They probably wanted to nano the Ram. I'm gonna fall back or dash instead. And we haven't got a Mercy to revive them, so I'm gonna go back. Doomfist is ulting. Let's see what's up. Got a nice little combo there. I see a Juno ult. I got a petal, so I thought might as well make it cool. Make it look cool. That's what Overwatch is about. And when you got the time, do a little cheeky emote. And try not to die in the process. Say hi to your supports. Hopefully they will notice you and heal you. Which they don't, but that's okay. You do get passive healing in this game, which is good. Run, very lucky again, gets away with 1 HP. Oh goodness me, just ran back into that. Let's see what happens here. So she went there, get the health pack. Good ult from her, really good ult from her. But we're gonna come back. Unfortunately we haven't got much of our ults left to answer them. But it's okay, we've got quite a bit of time to just defend them. It's up to Arisa now. Oh goodness me. When you hear that, run. Find cover and run. Get on, run. Get on now, maybe. No, my aim. Honest one. Come on. You guys got this. I missed my rocket there. I should have hurt my own if I should have just shot the floor. Get some easy damage there, but unfortunately she gets away. They're still pushing payload. I'm gonna try again. Okay, and then instead. There we are, see? Aim where they're going, not where they are. There we are, another one. There we are, 20 seconds. I hear someone around the corner, I'm gonna check this. Let's run. I'm gonna die here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to say Doomfist saved my ass. I want to say that, but can't guarantee. Doomfist is in no fun. Doomfist is kind of cracked. That's a little dead. Arisa's going to try to touch. Emphasis going to try. And that's it. Nice and easy defense. First game on Soldier. On the Escort. She keeps playing the game as well. So we play the game, they're kind of weird, sometimes they just calculate it as like the most amount of points done in the least amount of time, that's how I see it. So in this moment I got maybe like 4 kills, very quick, and that's really the best play in the whole game. Thank you very much for watching. That was just a very quick video, just a brief overview of what I'm trying to do here. Quick introduction to Soldier, just a quick gameplay. I do hope to do a bit more gameplay videos and some commentary about like what I'm looking out for, but if people do feel like they want me to go a bit more in depth about like what roles or which character pick, I do intend to make a few more videos on that. If you add to the comments and let me know what kind of content you want, or sort of like what characters you want me to break down a little bit more, I can try to make the video and put it in the higher priority. But at the moment I do intend to go through picking your kind of first characters, or pick a character that fits your playstyle, that you can have the most fun. But as always, stay positive, enjoy the game, welcome to Overwatch guys, and I'll see you in the game.
You know, the world could always use more heroes.